Shalom, 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 and happy Sabbath.
Shalom. Shalom.
All praise to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. If y'all can hear us loud and clear, put a one in the chat real quick. Put a one in the chat. Make sure we got good audio. Okay, seem like we do. All right, once again, all praises to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, the one who created the heavens and the earth, the one who made a covenant with the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the one who led the children of Israel out of Egypt with a mighty hand, that God, the one who made a covenant with the children of Israel by sacrifice and renewed that covenant because we broke it and made a new covenant with grace by the death of his only begotten son, who we all know as Jesus the Christ. All praises to the Most High. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Let's go ahead and open up with the reading of the law since we're running a little bit late today. Let's get Exodus chapter 20.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, starting at verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
All praise to the Most High. That was the reading of the law. Let's get 1 John 2 and 3 and verse 4.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. That know him and keep not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
That's right. It's about the Father's commandment and something else. Revelation 14 and 12.
Revelation 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
So it's about the commandments of God and the faith of Christ. Gotta have both. So now let's jump into the class. Of course, we know that it's this we got this wicked holiday that our people are celebrating today. Our people are so happy for it. They believe it's for them. That's how you know you are fully integrated or mingled with the heathens. When you start thinking that their victories are your victories, that's what this is about. So let's open up with a quick overview of what the 4th of July is. Let's share out that in this Independence Day definition. Go to Google and just type in Independence Day. Scroll to the level. Let's just get the AI definition. Go to Google. Share it out. You gotta share it out. Scroll up. That's is that Google? That's not Google. Read that out.
Independence Day in the United States, commonly known as the 4th of July, is a federal holiday commemorating the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776.
So the 4th of July is the celebration of the intermingle or the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. It happened on 1776. All right, go ahead.
Which declared the 13 American colonies free from British rule.
So they were free from British rule. It goes into a deep thing, and when you look at the core of it, the biggest part of it is they didn't want to pay taxes to Britain, Great Britain. If you wanted to sum it up, they just didn't want to pay taxes to Great Britain. Now, type in Declaration of Independence. Let's see what that is, because it said this is commemorating the Declaration of Independence. Scroll up and type it in. Don't type it in there. I read that. Let's see what is the Declaration of Independence. Go
The
ahead.
United States Declaration of Independence is the nation's founding document.
It said this is the founding document. This is the core beliefs of America. The first real document of America. Go ahead.
Officially adopted by the Second Continental Congress on July 4th, 1776.
It's July 4th, 1776. That's the year. 1776. Remember that. Go ahead.
Formally titled the Unanimous Declaration of the 13 United States of America. It announced the severe political separation of the 13 North American British colonies from Great Britain. Drafted primarily by Thomas Jefferson.
All right. So scroll down. Let's see if we scroll down. Okay. Go up to the top. To the top. Top. Is that the top? All right. What I'm looking for. Scroll up. Go to all. Take it off AI mode. Now scroll down. Scroll up. Do the key principles. No. Scroll down. Key principles. All right, go read that.
The key principles of the U.S. Declaration of Independence are equality. All men created equal.
So this is what the Declaration of Independence is supposed to be. All men created equal. Go ahead.
Unalienable rights.
Unalienable rights. Go ahead.
Life. Liberty. Pursuit of happiness.
Go ahead.
Consent of the governed. Popular sovereignty. Limited government. And the right to revolution.
Watch this. Go ahead.
These principles establish.
Scroll down.
These principles establish that government exists to protect natural rights rather than grant them.
It said this government exists to protect national rights. Scroll down so we can see it on the screen. All right. So it say, so where were our people in 1776? We was in slavery. Meaning this Declaration of Independence wasn't for us. We wasn't part of the all men are created equal in this document. We wasn't created for this. Now, our people celebrate this. Remember, this is a memorial of 1776. And they're still not living up to this creed. Meaning, all men created equal wasn't for us. And now we celebrate this victory as our own. That's how you know we are intermingled with the heathens. Let's get Leviticus 18:5.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 5. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
Start at 3.
Verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
It say the doings of Egypt where we dwell, we shall not do. This is in any of the heathen lands. Go ahead.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
Neither shall you walk in their ordinances, their memorials, their man-made holidays we should not do. Give me Leviticus chapter 11, verse 45.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy.
He said, you shall therefore be holy because I'm holy. Because I'm holy. Give me Blue Letter Bible. Let's look up that word holy. Blue Letter Bible. Leviticus 11. I just click enter. Click the Strong's. Scroll to the top and click Strong's. Go ahead. Yeah.
Strong's H 6918. Kadosh. Kadosh. Second entry. Kadosh. Kadosh.
Read that outline of biblical usage.
Sacred, holy, holy one, saint, set apart.
Holy means set apart. We are supposed to be different. That's why I say after the doings of Egypt, shall ye not, especially when we know that the 4th of July is not for us, man. Our people today is finna have on them flag colors, the red, white, and blue, and finna be out here walking around like, man, come on.
Like
Give me a little. What'd you say?
Looking like Boo Boo the Fool.
It's crazy. Straight Americans. Give me Leviticus 20 and 26.
Leviticus 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from the other people, that ye should be mine.
Severed means I divided you. These people are over here doing what they do. You should be over here doing and being holy like me. You will never see Christ celebrating the 4th of July. That's like Christ celebrating with Caesar when he was alive.
And you know what?
Go ahead.
I know this is an obvious one, but Israelites been studying for years. But if you notice, I guess I'm just saying this to anybody who don't know. All the days that God gave us to celebrate are in the Bible.
Exactly.
They're in the Bible. The 4th of July is not in the Bible. There's no new holidays that came up. There's not anything that we supposed to celebrate is already there.
Exactly.
Nothing is coming out today. It ain't new.
Nothing. That's you might as well be like the Catholic Church making up days.
Right. What
Making
they
up
got
days.
Lent. Is that the Catholic Church Lent?
Lent,
Don't eat meat.
Halloween, Valentine's Day,
Right.
all of that is Catholic. The
Yep.
Roman Catholic Church. All right, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God said we are supposed to be above all people. In God's eye, we are holy to him. We are a holy people. Give me 1 Peter 2 and 9.
1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
You see that? We are a holy nation, a peculiar people. A holy nation do not celebrate the victories of a wicked nation. There's been they're celebrating 250 years today. Today, that's all I've been seeing all year. 250 years America's been here. That was built off the blood and sweat of our people and the oppression of our people.
Yep.
And we're celebrating it. Basically, you're celebrating the birth of Babylon. What they always call it, America's birthday.
Yep.
That's what you're celebrating. Give me Matthew 15 and 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 1. Then came to Jesus scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, saying, why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat bread.
Verse 3.
But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition?
You see that? We transgress the commandments of God by our tradition. 4th of July is a tradition. It's a memorial of the heathens that brought us into slavery. Give me that in Jeremiah 10, 1 and 2.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
It say, for the heathens are dismayed at them. Learn not the ways of the heathen, because we were going to be scattered to these nations for disobedience. But we are not supposed to become these nations. It's crazy how when they say there's nothing new under the sun, that's true. That's true, because the same thing that's going on back then is going on today. There's nothing new under the sun. Give me
Hey,
yeah.
I wanted to. Can I hit? You mind if I hit something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go ahead.
You talk about how we are celebrating the victories of our enemies, and we're not supposed to celebrate the victories of our enemies, right?
Right.
If I wanted to get a quick example of showing what we did when our enemies celebrated their victories. One that comes to mind is Maccabees. Let's go to First Maccabees and chapter 2. So what we do when our enemies are celebrating their victories, like they memorials, what we're supposed to be doing. First Maccabees 1 and 2, and let's start at verse 7.
2 and 7.
Yes.
First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 7. He said, "Woe is me, wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people."
Matthias said, "Woe is me, destruction to me, because I'm here to see the misery of my people." Because usually when our enemies are celebrating their victories, it means that we have lost a battle.
Right.
It means that we're suffering. Go ahead.
"And of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy."
See that? He said, because our holy city, Jerusalem, has been delivered into the hand of the enemy. So he's saying, woe is me. Go ahead.
"And the sanctuary into the hand of strangers."
The sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Remember, the sanctuary is where we worship. It's also us. So in the strangers, what he's saying is the strangers, they possess us. So he's saying, woe is me. Now hold on real quick. I want to show something. Jump down to verse 14. Because he said, it's sad, it's a terrible thing that I'm seeing this happen to my people. And I'm seeing the enemy risen up and my people downtrodden. Because that's what we see today, right?
Right.
Our enemies are celebrating their days with glee. Like the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, they celebrate and they happy. Because this to them is a victory. Look at what he said in verse 14. Go ahead.
First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 14. "Then Mattathias and his sons rent their clothes and put on sackcloth and mourn very sore."
That's what we're supposed to do. When they celebrating their days, we supposed to be mourning and pray. Because when you put on sackcloth and you rent your clothes, it's you calling on the Most High and asking for deliverance. When they celebrating their days, we're supposed to be calling on to the Most High to deliver us. That's all I want to get out.
All praise to the Most High. And you gotta think about it too. You gotta think about it. They are celebrating a victory over Great Britain. They went to war. They was at war. It was an actual war. I think it's the Revolution War.
Yeah.
One of the wars. It was a war. What I wonder, let's look that up. What do Great Britain do? They probably don't even think
during
of
this time.
Right.
I wonder what they do.
What do they do? What if it is America? Because we over there. What if Americans are over there celebrating 4th of July in Great Britain?
They probably are.
You know they are. What does Great Britain do? Do they celebrate it? Like, do they welcome that?
I don't know, because I think America, ain't they supposed to be like a rebellious child of Great Britain? Because they want that separation.
Right. They wanted the independence.
Yeah.
It all started with tax, and I had a lot of stuff for today, but to go into that deep history, but I didn't, we didn't get it because we didn't want all the technical difficulties. But they said Great Britain, 4th of July is not an official holiday and generally passes as a normal day for the general public. However, the date is marked by cultural institutions, American-themed pubs, catering to expats and special events emphasizing the deep historical and democratic ties between the two nations. Wow.
So look at that. They don't even recognize it for real.
Right. It's people are recognizing it to make money over there.
Right. It's got, like I said, American pubs, bars.
Yeah. American themed pubs.
Yeah. So basically like little embassies.
That's crazy.
But look, that's they people. They don't even celebrate it.
Right.
That's
It's white on white crime.
Yeah. They like, man, because they look at it like an insult. So we ain't celebrating that. So, but look at us celebrating it though.
We celebrate. That's crazy, man. Let's go to Mark chapter 7, verse 7.
The book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
The commandments of men. Our people love man-made things. But the things of God, we don't do at all. We love man-made things. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the tradition of men.
We hold to the traditions of men. We love man-made things. Go ahead.
As the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, full well, ye reject the commandment of God.
You do what?
Ye reject the commandment of God.
You reject the commandment of God. Go ahead.
That ye may keep your own tradition.
That you may keep your own traditions. Now, I know what people is thinking. What commandment says we can't celebrate 4th of July? I know. I'm reading you. This is not my first rodeo. Let's get Psalms 105 or 106, verse 34. Start at 33.
Psalms 106 and verse 33. Because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips.
That's talking about Moses. Go ahead.
They did not destroy the nations, concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
He said, our people, we were supposed to destroy the nations. They didn't do it. But what did they do? Go ahead.
But were mingled among the heathen.
They mingled among, meaning they joined them. They joined them, and what happened?
And learned their works.
And learned their ways, their holidays. We wasn't supposed to do that. He said, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right.
But the Most High sent us into slavery, and not only do we celebrate this, you would think it was our victory the way we celebrated.
Right, right. Buying up fireworks, out barbecuing.
Man, the way, right.
Barbecuing in the rain.
We celebrated stronger than them.
Right. But I think the heathens, they pop a few fireworks, call it a night. We come out, set the whole street on fire.
Right, the whole street is all trash. You go out the next morning, it's trash everywhere. Fireworks
everywhere.
Everywhere. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on fireworks for a victory that's not ours. So this is the commandment. We are we weren't supposed to be mingled among them, but we are supposed to come out from among them. Give me, okay, IT, pull up holiday. Watch
Hold
this.
on, he stepped away for a second.
Okay. Let me see. I got it. See over there taking
Just a
break.
minute.
Okay, watch this. Let's see where. All right. You can see that out. Can you see that out? All right. So this is holiday right here. A holiday is a set aside, is a day set aside by law, custom, or religion where normal business and work are suspended. The word literally originates from the Old English term halagadeg, which means holy day. Which means holy day. So they took this right out from the Bible. Right out from the Bible. Let me see some. You back up? Let me stop sharing. Yeah. My bad. Had you didn't have you on mute. So it said this was a holy day. Holiday is a day set aside by law, custom, or religion where normal business and work are suspended. This word comes from the Old English term haladag, which means holy day. So now, let's get Exodus 20 and verse 8. Because we'll do. So holiday, today is a holiday to them, which means holy day. This is what the word holiday means holy day. Where you don't supposed to work. Business and work are suspended. But watch this, Exodus 20 verse 8.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day. Remember the Sabbath day. Exodus 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
It say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Watch this. Go ahead. Verse 9.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Go ahead.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So today, 4th of July, is a Sabbath to them. That's why I say you lay aside the commandments of God to keep your own traditions. 4th of July has become what? A holy day to our people, which is sin. That's a sin. These holidays, man-made days, are your holy day. This is where the word, can you see that out? Read that again. The definition of holiday.
Zoom in on it for me a little bit.
My bad.
A little bit more.
Zooming in on the wrong thing. That's better.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's come back in. That's good right there. A holiday is a day set aside by law, custom, or religion where normal business and work are suspended. The word literally originates from the Old English term Hagladay, Hagladag, which means holy day.
Holy day. Holiday means holy day, meaning they are Sabbaths to our people. That's not good. That's not good. Go to Sirach 33, verse 7.
Sirach 33 and verse 7. Why doth one day excel another, when as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun? By the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished.
So it says the knowledge of the Lord, the days are different. When you got the knowledge of the Lord, you will understand that the days are different. Go ahead.
And he altered seasons and feasts. Some of them hath he made high days,
Some days are high days. Go ahead.
and hallowed them.
And he hallowed them, means holy. He made some days set apart. Go ahead.
And some of them hath he made ordinary days.
And some are ordinary days. Now, today is a holy day, but what is it? Is it the 4th of July or is it the Sabbath? It's the Sabbath. According to the Most High, today is a holy day. It's called the weekly Sabbath. That is what our people should be celebrating. This is what's going to take away the 4th of July from America. Why? Because he's going to put his people back in power over the nations. Let's get that in Revelation 2 and 9. Not Revelation, Revelation 2 and 26.
Revelation 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh
Overcome sin. Go ahead.
and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
When I give power over the nation, there's not going to be no 4th of July no more. There's not going to be no more man-made holidays. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Go rule them with a rod of iron. He's going to rule the heathen. Go ahead.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And I will give him.
Give me Matthew 16. So our people, man, our people love man-made holidays. They love them. Matthew 16 and 23.
Matthew 16 and verse 23. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan.
He called him Satan. Let's see why he called Peter Satan. Go ahead.
Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God.
You don't savor. You don't enjoy the things that are of God, which is the Sabbaths, the feast days, his commandments, his knowledge, his laws, his son. You don't savor the things that be of God. Go ahead.
But those that be of men.
You love the things that are of men. The 4th of July. They now is National Donut Day, National Coffee Day. Now our people will do all these silly things, made up days that people just it's so bad. Every day is something. National Sibling Day, National Teacher Day.
They just coming out the woodwork with them, man.
Making guys of everything. National Flower Day, National Rosebud Day. It's all types of foolishness.
Shit.
And our people Love them. Love the man-made things. You can
Look.
tell people love man-made things based off the TikTok challenges.
Yeah. Look, they just came out of what is it, Pride Month?
They got a whole month.
A whole month. And look, you got people that got them pride parades, right? You got people that claim they ain't homosexual at all, but be at the pride marching events. Talking about I'm not gay. I just showing that our people will celebrate anything, but they won't keep God's commandments. They won't celebrate the holy days.
Man, you say, won't you come to the feast day? We finna be barbecuing, listening to music. Same thing. Nah, I ain't.
No,
What?
Can't do it. But look, be right down there at the pride parade. Talking about they not gay.
Pride parade, Mardi Gras. All type of foolish wickedness, man-made things our people love to do. Our people love to do. Why? Read it again, verse 23.
Verse 23 of Matthew 16. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of man.
You love the things that are of man. The things that come out the imaginations of men. You got to understand that, give me Genesis 6 and 9. You got to understand that everything out of our head is evil. That's what God told us about us. Let's read that.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 9. You said 9, right?
Yeah.
These are the generations of Noah.
You know what? My bad. 9 and 6.
Genesis 9 and verse 6.
You know what? I think I had it right.
Whoso sheddeth man's blood.
Give me 6.
You looking for that the heart of man?
Yeah.
Just a minute.
6 and 5.
Genesis 6 and verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
You see that? You love to celebrate the things that come out of man, not knowing that everything that come out of man is evil. It said only evil. Because when you think about it, most of the things that come out of man goes against God. 99.999 is like a DNA test. 0.999% is evil. It goes against what God said. You got ways how you celebrate God right now. Where you think they came from? Out of your own imagination. Because you don't want to do, and that's evil because you don't want to just follow his word and worship him how he say worship him. You want to worship him how you feel or what's convenient for you. So that's why you follow these man-made things. Give me Colossians 2 and 8.
The book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Go ahead.
After the tradition of men.
After what?
The tradition of men.
After the tradition of men. Go ahead.
After the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
And not after Christ. Not after Christ. It's crazy. Give me Nehemiah 10 and 28.
Say it again, up.
Nehemiah 10 and 28.
Nehemiah 10 and verse 28. And the rest of the people, the priests, the Levites, the porters, the singers, the Nethinims, and all they that had separated themselves.
They did what?
Separated themselves.
They separated themselves. Go ahead.
from the people of the land.
So
until-
when you separate yourself, people think separate themselves means isolation. No, we're living in the land of our captivity, in the land of the heathen, meaning you still gonna have to work, you still gonna have to do business, you still gonna be around them, you still gonna see them. So when the Bible says separate themselves, it doesn't mean like in a way of isolation. You still gonna do business with them, you still gonna see them. It means this. How do you separate? Go ahead.
has separated themselves from the people of the lands unto the law of God.
You separate yourself from the people of the land unto the laws of God. Meaning you're not no more doing the holidays. You're not no more doing Christmas. You're when they're doing their thing, you're doing God's thing. When you're doing God's thing, they're doing their thing. That's the separation. You're not learning their ways. You're not going after their works. Let's read that again in Psalms 106, verse 35. You're not doing after their works. You're not going to catch us out there popping fireworks with them on 4th of July. That's not how it goes. Read that.
Psalms 106 and verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen.
We were mingled among the heathens. Go ahead.
And learned their works.
And learned their works. That's what's going on. Mingled among the heathen, and we learned their works. We celebrated harder than them. And it's their victory. It's their victory. Let me pull up something real quick. Let me see if I got a little time. To pull this up. In the meanwhile, while I'm looking for this, give me Jeremiah 17 and 5.
Jeremiah 17 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Because when you celebrate these days, you're trusting in men. That's not a good thing. It say, cursed be the man that trusts in man. Go ahead.
And maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord.
So when you trust in man, you depart from the Lord. Following man-made holidays is departing from the Lord. You have to understand that. Give me Psalms 118, verse 8.
Psalms 118 and verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord.
It's better to do what?
To trust in the Lord.
It's better to trust in the Lord. Go ahead.
Than to put confidence in men.
Than to put confidence in men. It's better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Verse 9.
It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes.
Now give me Isaiah 30, verse 1. Because this is not anything new.
Isaiah 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin.
Our people add sin to sin. You wondering why it's so hard to do the smaller thing. I mean, do the hard things in life, like get off cigarettes, get off. Get off smoking weed. You know how many people say, I can stop smoking weed whenever I want to. I've done it multiple times. Say, oh yeah, do you smoke now? Yes. So that means you can't stop. People really think, hey, I can stop. I can stop whenever I want to. I just don't want to. Do that make sense? That don't make sense. That's how it is with sin. It starts with the things that in order you to overcome your great demons, you have to overcome the demons that you are not even aware that you have. A lot of people have demons that they're not even aware that it's a demon. Like for instance, when you first heard you had to stop celebrating Christmas, what was the first thing that happened?
For me,
Yeah,
I stopped celebrating it.
you
Now-
stopped celebrating. So
Yeah.
it was it a thought of, man, are you sure?
Ah,
Well, all praises, because a lot of people, they have that little smart. It's for the kids, or the reproach from the family member, the reproach from the world. That people can't handle that pressure.
yep.
People can't handle that pressure. So that's something small. How you think you go handle overcoming porn? How you think you go handle overcoming lust? The big things the big struggles that you know you're struggling with, and you can't even put down Christmas. You can't even put down what's these other holidays? Easter, 4th of July. You can't even put these down. Guess what? It's gonna be a hell of a time to put down crack. It's gonna be a hell of a time to put down lust. It's gonna be a hell of a time to overcome whoredom. And that's what our people don't realize. That if you can't do the little things, the big things don't have a chance. Because that's what it is. You learn the ways of the heathen. Read verse 2.
That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
It said, have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Watch this, verse 3.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Therefore, that's going to be your shame. You don't ask for the strength of how do I get separate from America. Because guess what? We're going to be marching this month. We're going to be crying. That Carmelo Anthony had our people hurt.
Right.
Had our people hurt. But then we go come out here with the American flag on and celebrate this country when it has been nothing but evil to us. You trust in Egypt. So it said, read that again, verse 3.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
That's gonna be your confusion. You trusting in Pharaoh, you trusting in Egypt. That's gonna be your confusion, meaning that's gonna be why you can't overcome sin. You gonna think you are American, a proud American, and that's gonna be your shame, and that is our people confusion right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Give me 1 Kings 12 and 28.
1 Kings chapter 12 and verse 28. Whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold and said unto them, it is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Behold thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And he set the one in Bethel, and the other put he in Dan. And this thing became a sin, for the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan. And he made a house of high place, and made priests of the lowest of the people, which were not of the sons of Levi.
So he's just doing anything his own way, but trying to say this is of God. Jump to verse 32.
Verse 32. And Jeroboam ordained a feast in the 8th month on the 15th day of the month, like unto the feast that is in Judah. And he offered upon the altar. So did he in Bethel, sacrificing unto the calves that he had made. And he placed in Bethel the priests of the high places which he had made.
Watch this, verse 33.
So he offered upon the altar which he had made in Bethel the 15th day of the month of the 8th month, even in the month which he had devised of his own heart.
That's what I wanted. He devised it of his own mind. And he was trying to do, in his mind, he's doing something for God. We're not supposed to devise things out of our own heart. You're following men. We have to understand we're following men. 4th of July, Christmas, all these other Halloween, all the stuff, you're following men. The imagination of men. Give me Sirach 32 and 17.
Sirach 32 and verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
You said find an excuse according to his will. That's what I'm looking at. Our people follow their own will. They follow their own will. That's what the problem is. I want to see if I think I found this video. See if I can share it out. Okay, here we go. Here we go right here. Okay, let me share this out. I think that's the watered down version, but we gonna make it work for right now. All right, let me know if y'all can hear this.
Independence Day. When the first battles of the Revolutionary War broke out in April of 1775, few colonists desired complete independence from
Can y'all hear that? Oh, shoot. Hold on. You can hear that out? Okay. All right.
Great Britain, and those that did were considered far left radicals. By the middle of next year, however, majority opinion had shifted in favor of independence due to excessive taxation without representation and Thomas Paine's best-selling pamphlet entitled Common Sense. When the Continental Congress met in Philadelphia on June 7, 1776, the upstart band of legislators appointed a five-man committee including Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Roger Sherman, Ben Franklin, and Robert R. Livingston, to pen a formal statement justifying a complete break with Great Britain. On July the 2nd, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence in a unanimous decision, while on the 4th of July, the Continental Congress formally adopted the Declaration of Independence. In the pre-revolutionary years, colonists had held annual celebrations of the King's birthday, which traditionally included the ringing of bells, bonfires, parades, and political speeches. By contrast, during the summer of 1776, some colonists celebrated the birth of independence by holding mock funerals for King George III as a way of symbolizing the end of monarchical rule over America and the triumph of liberty. After America defeated the British in the Revolutionary War, Americans continued to commemorate Independence Day in annual celebrations that allowed political leaders to address citizens with the intent of creating a sense of American unity. The tradition of setting off fireworks on the 4th of July began in Philadelphia on July 4, 1777, during the first organized celebration of Independence Day. Ships fired 13-gun salutes in honor of the 13 colonies, while the Pennsylvania Evening Post reported, at night there was a grand exhibition of fireworks, which began and concluded with 13 rockets, and the city was beautifully illuminated. That same night, the Sons of Liberty set off fireworks over Boston Commons, kicking off a midsummer celebration that continues to bring
So I want to interject here and see how important it is to them for this day. This is when they gain their independence. This is when they won a war and was able to not have to pay taxes to the king. But at the same time, celebrating the right for equality for all men while having slaves at the same time. Which are you, the so-called black men, women, and child of America. Now it's so bad that we are willingly celebrating this with them. Like it's our Independence Day. It's not, it's our people got to wake up. Our people have to
Americans together on an annual day of patriotic observance. Eerie as it may seem, both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died on July the 4th, 1826, on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And there you have it, the history of Independence Day. Today on the Daily Dose. If you like learning something new every day.
So that's just a little quick little overview. I wanted to get deeper into it, but we just have to understand that this day is for them. Let them have it. Let them have it. We got God's days, which are way better, which Give me 2 Corinthians 6 and 17.
You said 13,
17.
2 Corinthians 6 and verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them
It said, come out from among them, go ahead,
and be ye separate.
and be separate. I know it's more easier to just assimilate within the norm, to just be like everybody else. But that's not set apart. That's not holy. That's not holy at all. Read that again.
Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
And then the Most High will receive you. Come out from among them and be separate. How we read in Nehemiah 10 and 28, where he said, we separated from the people of the land unto the laws of God. Verse 18.
And will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty.
And ye shall be my sons and daughters. That means you shall be the children of the Most High. It's a big thing. So all praise to the Most High. We run so far behind today. We go cut it short there, but all praise to the Most High. Hey, it's not the 4th of July. It's the Lord's Sabbath today. It's the Lord's Sabbath. That's what it is. That's what it is. You got the communion over there?
Yes.
All right. You got it set up already?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna read it. Let's go ahead and hit the communion.
O'Shea, pass out the communion. You think you should help him, G? You think you can do it? He seemed a little too anxious. You think I should trust him?
And while he doing that, let's get Matthew 26.
Matthew 26, starting at verse 6. Now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman, having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told for memorial of her.
All praises for that's the memorial of Mary at Bethany. She was a great example of repentance, and so much that she comforted Christ in his time of need, and a great example of repentance. She knew who he was. She knew that he was about to die for the children of Israel. She knew that he was, constantly praying to God, in so much that Christ gave her that memorial. Every time we preach the gospel, give out that memorial. So let's get the Lord's communion. It's the Lord's communion.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 23, the Lord's communion. For I have received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Jesus, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, take, eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me.
So this represents the body of Christ.
Verse 25. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me.
This represents the New Testament.
Verse 26. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body.
All praise to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. I'd like to send a shout out to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Hey, shalom. Shalom. Keep striving. Keep on your journey up to perfection. Keep on your journey to being perfect. Stay on your journey to being a full age. Full age is an unspotted life. Overcome your demons. Overcome your demons. Never let your guard down. Gird your loins. Keep striving. It's a remnant. Remember, it's always a remnant out here. It's always a remnant out here that's just like you. That's just like you. That's doing the things that you do. Find them. Find them. So all praise to the Most High. Enjoy the rest of your Sabbath and shalom.